Start. So, ladies and gentlemen, today we are having a discussion on a fascinating topic which is women empowerment. And first of all, I want to describe you the brief of the point that what is women empowerment. From our ancient history, we know that the condition of women in our society isn't quite good as it should be, and now we need change, and yeah, we are having some kind of changes in our society. From that, the condition of women are improving gradually, and we need also at that time some other changes. So in the woman empowerment, we need to empower the condition of women in our society by giving them chances to grow, by giving them to chances come in their business and come to study further. And we know that in our India, in some ancient years, women are somewhere prohibited to get study in our society, and after some time they are just getting chances day by day, and for that they are getting empowerment, and we can say it as a woman empowerment.
Well, well presented, Mr. Anil Kumar. You have said about the definition about woman empowerment, and also you are lighting on the topic the social condition, and you are also lighting on the topic their social condition. So, my dear students, as Mr. Anil told that the definition, to empower the women, in the social field, in educational, okay, in educational, social, political, economical, and business and other things. So, here on one by one, point to point, we will discuss today. Very nice definition is given by you. So, Miss Neha, one question I want to ask you: there are so many social obstacles about the women. So, would you like to light on the topic that what kind of the social obstacles are there, and choose a one obstacle and try to light on the topic what kind of the changes you want, and please try to explain.
So you asked me that tell something about the socially empowerment. So I think in our social society we see there are many examples of our ladies who do this empowerment. First of all, I would like to tell something about that education that is started by our but that is Savitri Bai. She was the first lady who started the give education to the girls in our India, and she give do empowerment in our India first time for girls to educate them in our India, in our society, because the girls have not a good facility, they have not an opportunity to take education in outside or in the house. They are just doing work at their home. The second point I want to like that equal rights. So if we take this, then we give all the rights that what have the male, what the same rights we give to the females. Like if a male have an opportunity to become a businessman, so the women have also the opportunity to become the business woman. So this is an equal right between them. The third point I want to
Okay, I want to cut in short, Miss
Yes,
Neha.
sir.
You presented very well about women empowerment, about education and social rights. So about education, if we talk about education, before a few minutes, Miss Neha presented that women are not giving proper and quality education. What are the reasons, Miss Ishu ma'am? I would like to ask you what kind of the reasons are there? They are not being provided the proper and quality educations. Is there any kind of the mentality of the people, their parents? Either their economic condition is the reason, either other reason that girls are not doing proper good performance in the society, and their mind is not to read, and their work is to do the duties of the family in or in-laws house, and what can be the reasons by your opinion?
Okay. So you are asking that is females are not getting the enough education. So
Okay.
I don't think like that until till the class 10th or 12th. If we see the literacy rate, then it's around same. So it is not like that that females are not studying or reading, but it is the when we see the business and in the employment at that time, the labor force, that is less of females and it is more in males, because they don't go in after completing their studies. Also somewhere we are very much identified with our bodies, and still we have after so many years of evolution, still we are not living that thing that women have to do the her job is to do the home chores only, and she is not for outside jobs. The females who are capable of doing good jobs, they are also choosing the things which are not that productive, and they are saying that we want to
On
do
which
this,
channel?
so we are doing this.
DTA Sikar.
So it is not completely now that and it's not hard also that to get good education cost wise also. Second, another point is also that as India is very religious country, if we talk about only about India, then the religion also has a very big hand in this condition of female, as in some of the scriptures also it is has been told that her work is to do the all things of household, and some of the things as a father don't see their child as different things, but society is like that there is so much contribution. A father has money for her male child and female child, but he knows that he will pay more in the wedding of her daughter, so that time he wants to save some money from that education. So that is also one thing that I think that if we will start contributing less in then they will be less afraid to contribute in education.
I really like your ideas, Ishu ma'am, as you presented, suggested the ideas. I really appreciate your ideas, and we can change the thinking of the persons as you are giving a suggestion. That the suggestion is we can reduce the amount which we are expanding the weddings and parties and all these kind of the things. So, dear students, just try to use such kind of the ideas and make the debate and GD healthy. My third question is that equal rights. Okay. So, Mr. Jitendra Kumar, I would like to ask you one question: that are the women given equal rights in our society? Please try to tell.
Today we all are talking about the women empowerment, and to empower women we need equally providing them right as provided to the male community of the society. So providing them equal right is necessary for their empowerment. These rights may be in decision making, we can say in political sphere, economic sphere, and education and all. So we should provide them equal opportunity, to provide them a level playing field in the society, to explore them as per their capabilities.
Okay, and I want to cut you in short. Very nice ideas presented by you. One thing is also happening in our society, that violence is there. Okay, it is on the basis of their sexual harassment is there. You understand, sexual harassment is there. When a girl is going alone on the road, 4 and 5 boys they harass the girl. Okay, and not only these. Let's take an example of Bollywood actresses and all. These are also being told by the public when they tweet any kind of the post on Twitter. That time they get the comments, such kind of the comments. So they are being trolled. So what is the reason? Is this the reason of their clothing sense, or some other reason is there? So what do you think, Miss Neha?
According to me, I think this is the mentality of the person who is in front of that girl. If girl is wearing the short dresses or something like that, she just want to modernize or popular her. She don't think that the thinking of people is this. She just post her dressing sense, or just she's using the trending or the modern eras. In our ancient time, we see that our kings, queens, and the princes are also wearing the same dresses. But nowadays, the mentality of the person is different from that time. Nowadays, the people are just thinking that if she is wearing the short dresses, then how she is looking, and they just think that she is a girl who is wearing like this. She just think that if we see her, then we do something wrong things, and just they are going toward to wrong things. If we see that the male are also wearing the short dresses, but the girls do not think that this is looking so nice, this is that, this is that, but the male is doing this with the women. So I think this is the mentality of the person, what they are thinking.
Okay, I also want to try. So what you want to add? Okay, so whenever we talk about some kind of harassments regarding females, we always think that it is only done by the males outside of their house, and in houses or offices they are very safe and secure. But this is also only our assumption that we are taking. Uh, Whenever, if you will read on that, then you will got to know that most of these cases are done by the home of their relatives. Around 95 to 98 rape cases or these kind of things are done by the home and their relatives only. So it okay, these things are going on, but the people who think that we can save, we can make safe our females by making them staying in their home only. So it is not a good thing, because all these things are happening in at homes also. So it should not be a reason to stay at home, that okay, when we will stay at home we will be safe. And other the thing, the clothes thing is not no case. I have not seen any case in which the rape was has been done because of the clothes. It was not nothing like that. And there are so many researches already have been done that rape is not done by because the person is feeling very much um, like he has very strong sexual urge. Nothing nothing like that is there. They just want to prove themselves dominant, that we can do this thing. And somewhere in society we feel that women are just their body, and if we want to take their respect, then just we have to molest them and do something with their physical body, and after then their respect will be gone. So they think that if you want to disrespect a man, then they try to kick them or slap them, other things they will take their money. But if you want to disrespect a female, just question her character and they think that now she is gone. So this mentality should be
That as you told that in our India the girls are on the road, and basically these are the things happening in the metro cities, as we discuss. So as Ishu ma'am told that these are not the things as we are thinking about a lot. Yeah, somewhere these things are happening, I agree, but there are some reasons I want to say that first of all, as ma'am say that some people are doing things to prove themselves that we are something, yeah, and we are courageous that we can do anything as we want, and behind that there are reasons like that they do not have good education, and for that somewhere they are getting involved in the crimes, and after that they are just getting frustrated by something, and after that they are just doing that kind of things. And these are the reasons I can say.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Anil Kumar. Thank you, Mr. Anil Kumar, Ishu ma'am, and Neha. You presented well about ending violence. So you told about the solutions also, and what is happening in our society. You opened the eyes of the people and the audience who are listening online. So one question is to you, Mr. Rakesh Kumar sir, that what is the condition of women empowerment in political field? So is there any kind of the example in political sector that women are doing better, and is it must to give them equal rights in political sector? Either they must not give the power in political field. What kind of the changes they can do, and can they do better thing when they are in political sector? So try to introduce according to you. Thank you.
Hello. First of all, I would like to say the the topic of discussion is very good and very relevant. As sir told that women's role in the political sector. As we can say, the women's are everywhere, not in political sector, they are everywhere. And as far as I know, or I'm concerned, I feel that they don't need empowerment. Because what is an empowerment? Why women need empowerment? They are already empowered. Because we can see from our past that the amount of the role of women in every sector was very less compared to at present. Women are everywhere in every sector. Take it education, take it politics, take it any sector, sports, they are everywhere. So I don't feel that they need any kind of empowerment. They are already empowered. And I am totally in support that they should be given equal opportunity in every sector. Women should be provided opportunities in every sector, not only in political. And in this way, we can safe, we can make her feel safe, and we should make her strong rather making feel her safe.
Okay, thank you, Mahesh.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Mr. Rakesh.
Thank you,
I
sir.
would like to have some ideas of Mr. Anil Kumar also. He will present something. So what can they do in political sector and what are they doing?
Yeah, and as we know that as far as the is concerned, that we are seeing a lot of people in our politics. They are doing a lot, and we have a lot of examples that, as we can say, our finance minister Nirmala Sitharaman is over there. And if we can take a latest example, that we can say in the U.S. election, there was a name Kamala Harris. Is also a woman, and for the result of US elections, the thing matter that she is a woman, and for that people of US are thinking that what we are going to lead by woman. No, this can't be. And for that, I want to say that this region is affected that election. And for that I want to say that this is somewhere lack of awareness of us, that we are thinking that what woman can't do this. And for that we should not think like this, because somewhere you are seeing that example that women are doing jobs, and as well as they are also taking care of the homes. So we can't say that they do not have potential, they can't do. We should also say that women have more potential rather than a man to do something. So, and in India we are giving the chances, as we are saying, and for that we should also need some empowerment. And in empowerment, what we can say, we can just improve our education system. And for that I think, because in every country, if we are improving our education, then things will be definitely better. Yeah, somewhere in our ancient time we have thinking which are not good as our present time, but we should improve. And for that we can improve our education. And
Thank you very much, Mr. Anil Kumar and Mr. Rakesh Kumar, sir. You presented very nice about their political empowerment. So women are doing better. You have given so many examples also. And nowadays there are so many examples of women empowerment in political sectors. And I also think the same. If we give them equal rights, okay, if we give them a political chance, then they can do better than a man. Sometimes I think, why I think, because a lady has one thing extra than a man. What that is?
yes,
That is mother's affection. So she has affection. So that affection will be very beneficial for all the people who are living in our country, because they will treat all the people as their children. Women will treat all the people as their children. So I think that they can do better than a man. So this is about the political empowerment. So now one question is there to you, Miss Kisu ma'am. What do you think about women empowerment in economical condition? What they can do better in economic? So are they doing something better? And should they also try to get the chances to get the loans and all these kind of the things? Financial equality must be there or not? What kind of the things do you think? Try to please light on the topic that public can understand easily.
Okay. So in initially also we discussed on that when we were talking about the education also, because it should not be, but somewhere our reason behind why we take education is we want to take a job, and for women's we don't consider that job is important, so that somewhere reflects on their education also. If we talk about the property that women have, that is not as good as the males one. They I think they only just acquire a very less percent of the whole wealth compared to the men, around 4-5%. And if we talk about the senior posts also, then only 3%, 4% of the CEOs in world are only the females. Others are males. So it is not that as before some time Rakesh sir was saying that they don't need empowerment. So I don't think that datas are something different. It may be that our surroundings are good, but the reality is something different, and we should be come out of our shell and see the reality that what is happening all around, and see the data, and after that we should think that they need or don't need. So data are showing something different. Other than that, if we talk about the job,
Okay, one question in
yeah,
between I want to
yeah.
ask you. You are just saying that they must get the equal chances in the jobs and all, opportunities and all,
They,
pays, incomes and all, salaries and all.
Yeah.
Okay, one question is to you. Do you also think that in defense sector also women should get the proper opportunities of the jobs and all? Can they do better than men? I think that in defense sectors, men have the power more than the girls. He has a double power. So what do you think? In what sector, in what condition man is also needed in defense sector and all?
Okay. So whenever we talk about the power, and also before some time it was that whenever we talk about power, it was the muscular power. But now we have come very far from that, and now all the mechanical things have the place of these things have taken the machines, and fuel has taken its place. So now we don't need that muscular power. We earlier we used to, whenever we used to do some physical labor, at that time we required a man's, but now that kind of the labor we don't need. So now the money and the whole economy revolves around the mind, and we all know that there is no difference in minds, and still if some work is like that, then we can choose that in some works females are good and in some males are good, then they can choose accordingly.
Okay, very nice
I
idea.
want to add something.
Yeah.
That as we are discussing about the roles of women in the defense sector. So I respect your ideas, but I want to say that we can't say women that you should go on the frontier and after that you should fight, because somewhere it is a fact that women have less potential than a man for in terms of physical, yeah. And for the strategy I want to say that is necessary, because some things women are knowing better than a male. Sorry,
Like if we talk about, just example is that gynecologist. So that never must be a lady doctor for a gynecologist.
Yeah, that is thing. Because she knows better than a man, and she had experience about that thing as well.
Any women can express her ideas before her without any kind of the shyness. Okay, well, continue please.
Yeah, and just I mean that yeah, we should also consider women in our defense sector, and as we are also doing that that kind of things that in the NDA, in the FK, CDS, and from that our military are making of officers in our Indian military, and for that our defense are also taking good steps ahead in just recent years, and for that we can say our women are empowering in the defense.
Well presented, Mr. Anil Kumar, and a very nice idea that before few minutes he has given an example of gynecologist. If a girl is gynecologist, then rest of the patients, female patients, they can share their problem easily to the girl, lady gynecologist. Okay, that is better. So I think that in different kind of the sectors there must be different kind of the post for the women also, so they can the work will be easier than earlier.
Yeah.
So we are just going on the conclusion. Everyone, we discussed a lot about this topic. Topic was very nice, really. And here are the some solutions. Then how can we improve the condition of the women in our society? We must first of all the mentality of the people. We have to change the mentality of the people that women cannot do this thing. Why should we invest the money behind them? I think that keeping the money safe and having the assets, sorry, having the assets is better. Women can do better than a man. If you give, just take an example of a lady in your house, your mother is there, so monthly your father give a pocket money to you, to your mother, some payment to your mother, they will keep it safe. At the time, just take an example of demonetization. That time, most of the ladies got such kind of the notes, 2000 rupees notes and all these kind of earlier 1000 rupees notes and 500 rupees notes they find. So what was that? It was the money they keep safe for their future. If their husband is in any kind of the trouble, so that money will be helpful for that. So they have already this thing in their nature. So if they are having such kind of the nature, then I think that they must get the skill development courses as government is providing them. There's teaching business and other kind of the business and designing, fashion designing. There are so many businesses. So government should provide the loans and all these kind of the things. So their condition will, economically their condition will be better. They can do. And there are so many widow girls, those are living in their society. So they can also live their life independent. They can live independent. So for these things, thinking about these things, they must also get the job, proper job opportunities, equal job opportunities. So if a woman is there, so she will try to have some more job opportunities for the women. Those are not having the good, better qualification or education. Those did not get the better education. So developing their skill, they can provide them jobs and all. So it is really better. Some divorced ladies are also living in our society. So to live their life easily, to live in the society without any kind of the harassment, so they also must get the skill development courses being run by the government. And such kind of the institutes are also available. Like Dream Plus Academy is also such kind of the institution. If any widow, either a divorced lady come here, so we provide her a better education only in registration charge. So I think this is my message for all the girls, ladies. Those are either divorced, either those are widow. So they will get their admission only in registration charge. They will get 21,000 rupees course free. So
So
thank you.
thank you very much, Mukesh sir, and all the team who's joined us today. Last few words are there. I want to say like, share, and subscribe. Very good. So what do you want to say? Again, we can say you have to share and you have to comment whatever you want to ask. Those who are watching that they are thinking that we want to improve our communication skills, they can. Thanks for watching. Very good.